This video is brought to you by Soccer.com, North America's largest online soccer retailer. Don't forget to use coupon code 1SR4U13 at checkout for free shipping within the US on any order of $100 or more. Hey guys, Josh from SoccerReviewsForYou.com bringing you my review of the brand new Puma evoSPEED 1 SL. One thing to note about how this shoe fits is that it is very lightweight, but at the same time it doesn't have an overly narrow fit to it. So if you do have slightly wider feet, you're going to fit into this shoe fairly comfortably. Another thing to note about the shoe is the sizing. Instead of my usual size 9 US, I had to go all the way up to a 10. So if you are looking to order a pair of these for yourself, I would strongly recommend going up a full size. Striking the ball in the evoSPEED 1 SL feels absolutely fantastic. Given the ultra lightweight, low profile nature of the evoSPEED 1 SL, the goal here is to provide a barefoot feel, and you definitely get that from this particular shoe. The upper itself is made from a single layer synthetic upper that is ultra thin and flexible from right out of the box, not really requiring much in the way of break-in time, to be completely honest, which is definitely a good thing. And for the most part, as far as ultra lightweight soccer shoes go, this is definitely the most comfortable one that I've worn in the last year or so. As far as striking the ball itself goes, what's really great about the evoSPEED 1 SL upper is that it's completely uniform across the entire shoe. So the upper as well as the tongue itself features the exact same single layer synthetic, so no matter what part of the foot you're using to control, pass, and strike the ball, the feel is exactly the same. And like I mentioned earlier, it is a barefoot feeling shoe. The ultra thin synthetic doesn't really provide much in the way of padding, so if you like that feel, you're going to love the evoSPEED 1 SL. The finish on the upper itself is fairly smooth. There isn't much in the way of added grip. Of course, they have added several perspirations as well as a little bit of dimpling on either side of the forefoot, but I found that these little gimmicks were fairly ineffective in terms of adding extra grip on the ball. So for the most part, you're not going to find much extra grip with the evoSPEED 1 SL. One thing that really did surprise me about the shoe though was the amount of stiffness through the midfoot, which can be an issue for shoes that are this lightweight, but because you do have that carbon fiber shank running through the midfoot, I found that striking the ball felt very solid. There's plenty of rigidity there and just not much movement overall, which is definitely a good thing. One of the major talking points of the evoSPEED 1 SL is the shape and fit of the shoe. A lot of you guys may have noticed the pointed shape at the toe, which is something that scares a lot of people away from Puma's Speed line of soccer shoes, but trust me when I say that it really makes for a fantastic, comfortable feel, especially in this particular model. Basically, the concept behind the anatomical fit is to build a shoe based around the shape of an actual foot. Whereas a traditional shoe would feature a round toe that really squishes your foot into place, this anatomical fit really provides extra room inside of the shoe that is more accommodating for wider foot types. So if you're one of those people that wants to go into an ultra lightweight soccer shoe but don't necessarily fit well into the Adizeros or Vapors from Nike, the Puma evoSPEED 1 SL is definitely a fantastic option that will provide a very comfortable fit. The anatomical fit does have a slightly wider fit through the midfoot and especially in the forefoot, making for a very comfortable fit overall. And trust me when I say that the pointed toe does not have a noticeable effect. It doesn't get in the way. I know a lot of people are afraid of it, but trust me, it is definitely a very good thing on the evoSPEED 1 SL. The stud pattern used on the evoSPEED 1 SL is the exact same one that we've seen used by Puma on the last couple of SL models. It's an all-bladed stud pattern where the studs themselves aren't particularly aggressive and they are fairly short, so they are well suited towards firm natural grass playing surfaces. One thing to note about the stud pattern itself is that even though it is all blades, it's not necessarily all that grippy. You still have plenty of maneuverability once your foot is planted, which is definitely a good thing. One thing to note regarding the durability of the shoe is that I did find the studs themselves to wear down fairly quickly on harder playing surfaces. So like I mentioned earlier, if you're going to be playing on hard ground or especially artificial grass, this is definitely not a stud pattern that you want to go for because you may find the studs wearing away quicker than you might like. Alright guys, that's it for my review / playtest of the Puma evoSPEED 1 SL. If you are interested in more details on the overall performance of this guy, be sure to check out the written review on my website, SoccerReviewsForYou.com. You can find a direct link to that down below in the description. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to support it with a like. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment down below. Subscribe if you haven't already for daily videos on all the latest soccer gear. Links to all of my social media can be found down below in the description as well. And other than that guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. And as always, thanks for watching.